I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shore of Orion. I watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the 10-house gate. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain.
Hi, welcome back. I know I say this like every every video, but my last one did really good. Like it was my first one to break 1,000, which is pretty cool. Sorry for the longer wait between between this one and my last one, and I know I usually, or I guess I used to get these out pretty fast, but it might slow down in the future, or slow down now. So I'm aiming for once a week. I don't know if that'll happen, but that's my goal, is one of these once a week, because I don't know, the way I see these, it's like a, I don't know, journal, I guess, kind of. But yeah, I've got a few things I wanna talk about today. The other day, like, so I forgot what, but it was sometime last week. I had this dream, right, and it was, I was back in high school, and I was working on, I was in, so I think it was some math class, and I was working on this problem, and I was sitting next to this guy. I knew him, but I forgot who he was. But like, I forgot who was in the dream. But in my dream, I remember, like, I know this person. But I had this paper, and like, for some reason they were like reusing papers, so all the answers were like erased, but you could still kind of see them. And then I just sat there and stared at the paper, because I don't know. I've been bad at algebra, and apparently that just seeped into my, bad at math, and it just seeped into my subconscious, apparently. But I just sat there staring at this paper, and then this teacher sat down next to me and started talking to me, like, really softly, and caressing my face, like. And then while she was doing that, I woke up, and then God. And then I cried for a little bit, which is weird, because I haven't really, like, cried in a while, which I don't know why that is, but like, last time I think I cried was, I think I was listening to this one song, and I thought the distortion was really cool, which I know sounds really lame, but yeah. But no, that was a that was a dream I had, which just shows, like, how deeply, or at least I felt like, yeah, the God, the mommy issues are rooted deep in my subconscious. Good God. But yeah, that was one of the things I want to talk about. Another thing is, I feel like just years of social ostracization have just turned me into a lot like this just jaded cynic of a person, which I don't want to be, but I feel like that's what's happened. Like like there was so long where I really didn't like myself, right? Like I hated myself, and I feel like I've just kind of over time just turned that hate outwards, which I know probably isn't a good thing, but that's what's happened, you know. And there was a comment on my last video, because I realized on my last video I don't know, I was kind of louder, I guess, which I guess made me sound like I was going off angry or whatever. But there was a comment that was like, I don't understand the point of putting like negativity like this out into the world. And I'm like, it's not like that I really want to. I mean, I guess I currently am. But it's more of like, I don't know, I'm just saying like my own thoughts here, you know. And they happen to be negative. Like this channel, it's for me. It's for like whoever relates to me to like help them out, you know. Or just likes to listen to me, I guess. But yeah, I guess my thoughts just happen to like usually be negative. Like, I don't know, I just genuinely hate like almost every aspect of modern society. I hate it. I hate how like 90% of the population acts. I hate the systems in place. I generally just hate it all. God. I don't understand how people can like so easily say one thing while like thinking while thinking another, you know. Just God. Like it pissed me off with my parents too, because you know I live with them. Like I'm so tired of like being judged just constantly. Like it's like every action I do, they're sitting there just analyzing them. And I'm like, I'm an adult. Like, can you stop for two damn seconds? But I can't. God, I can't wait to move out. I God, I want to drop out and get a second job, but they would actually like murder me if that happened. Because if I had a second job, I'd have enough to move out and just rot somewhere else. But I can't do that because I'm still in college. So whatever. But I just hate how everybody just judges you constantly. Like I don't know. I usually wear like band tees. You know, right now I'm wearing a Salem hoodie, but like most of my wardrobe is just merch like artists I like, because that's what I buy usually. I don't know what it is, but for some reason like people just they like memorize like artist shirts or shirts with like certain designs on them way more than just like normal clothes. Like, and then there's receipts in the background, and then you get hit with, oh my god, you wore that shirt not that long ago. I'm like, it was a week ago. You can wash clothes. But it's like, why are you paying that much attention to what I'm wearing? Why do you care? Stick to your own life. Like all I wear is what's comfortable and stuff with artists I like on it. Like that's about it. I don't like I don't care. But it's like every time I go outside, I feel like I'm being judged. Like there's just all-seeing eye. The panopticon is staring at me constantly. Just and I hate it. I despise it. And then I go home and I still like the one place where I should be comfortable, and I still feel it. And it actually it pisses me off. I just I don't know. I just genuinely dislike most aspects of modern life. I don't know. I feel like people like me, fucking chuds that hate everything. Like 60 years ago, we would have been fucking shipped off to die in some war. Like, I should have been shipped away to channel my true cell rage and get killed by a martyr. No, not a martyr, a fucking mortar by some Asian man. God. And I'm not glorifying war or anything and treating it like it's some great thing, cause it's really not. But that's what I feel like that's what they used to do with I don't know purposeless losers like me, who are just angry at everything. They just pack them up and ship them away and just cold the population of people like me. But since there's just been like nothing, like I don't know, you have all these I don't know, young true cells with nothing to do. Maybe that's just bold and spin, but I don't know. But it's like all the only like emotions that I like really feel at the moment is like either nothing, like I'm zombie maxing, or just anger, and I don't want to be like that, but that's the way it is. I just have a genuine dislike towards everything around me. Just I'm still talking about that. Like another thing that makes me mad is people who are just like ashamed of what they like. It makes me mad. Like just people that like focus so hard on or so much on trend hopping and trying to seem cool with what they like. Like, what do you get out of that? Like, how are you such an insincere fake person that you don't even have your own interest and you just follow what other people in the like cultural zeitgeist tell you to do? I don't get that. And then they'll be like ashamed of what they like. Like I like this artist called Cemetery. And I know a lot of people hate him. His music's not for everybody. Very like very rough around the edges. I can see why people don't like him. But people who do like it, they'll be on like in comment sections like, man, this is awful, but I can't stop listening to it. Yeah, it takes about 1 billion listens to like Cemetery. Ooh, man, I hate this artist, but I can't stop listening. Like, just say you like it. Like nobody's coming is gonna come and crucify you for it. Why are you ashamed of liking something? I don't get it, and it makes me mad. Like, why are you trying so hard to be something you're not? I just can't understand that. But I saw my friend the other day, the one that I that I like actually talk to often, cause his university is on winter break or whatever. So he's back in town, and we went at 8, and then we went and watched the first episode of the Fallout show, which God I don't like that show. I think it's butchering lore. Like I don't know, I can see how somebody would like it if they like didn't really if they weren't into the lore or whatever. But I don't know, the amount of like just straight up Marvel dialogue in it and just lore inconsistencies. It's I don't care for the show, but we we hate watched it. But yeah, it was nice seeing him again. But something that I've realized is like I don't know, I've just been like so separated from the people in my life, and like the only people I've ever been close to are people that have been like I don't know, also separated from the masses, normal people. I've always gravitated towards I don't know weirdos, I suppose. Like my friend, my one I talk to is gay, right? So I mean, that's already kind of like that's your own group that's being pushed away. I don't know. Maybe I'm rambling, but like I feel like I like only really connect with all people who have been ostracized like me. But it's always been like that. I think. That one friend I have is like the like one constant I've had in my life. Like I've known him forever, but I've always been like, I don't know. I guess just like naturally shunned from other people. Probably because I'm a spurg, but like I remember I was like I used to have to go to Sunday school, and I would there were these there were these like Christmas Star Wars Lego advent calendars, and it came with all these like little miniature Lego ships or whatever. And I used to sneak them in to Sunday school, and play with them in the corner, because nobody ever wanted to like do anything with me. And then my mom would get mad at me for doing that. She'd be like, "Go and talk to them." I'm like, none of them want to. So I felt the time, and then fast forward a few years, I remember I would sneak in I wouldn't sneak them in. I just throw my backpack. But at daycare, I had like so many of these, but not like four different ones. There were these giant, like these big, like really oversized books, and they had like like drawings of the interiors of all these Star Wars. I used to like really be into Star Wars when I was a kid. But they had all these like Star Wars, like interiors of all these Star Wars vehicles and shit written about them, and I would just sit in the corner and read those, because once again, like I didn't really like have anyone, which I guess I was content doing that, but yeah, it's just been like that like my entire life, I suppose. But there's another thing I wanted to talk about, since that's been yet another thing that's been bothering me for a while. Whoa, one news flash. But it's how like I've noticed this is like I feel like women are often way more misogynistic than they claim. Like a majority of men to be. Like yeah, I'll agree. Like a ton of men are assholes. They're shithead normies that just think with their cocks and literally don't care about anything besides what they can stick it in. But but it pisses me off because they'll point this out, and I'll like mentally agree, and then they'll start spewing like just like what I don't know, what I think is nonsense. Like I don't know, like I feel like they perpetuate, or at least that they aid in perpetuating a system that they claim to hate, or majority of women, I should say. I obviously don't. Obviously, not all think like this, but they'll say down with all these gendered systems and stuff, and they'll turn around and get pissed off when people aren't like when a man doesn't automatically assume a like traditionally masculine role in a marriage relationship or something like that, or just stuff like that, or see what I'm talking about. Does chivalry exist anymore? Why do we care about that? I thought we were all on equal footing. Like I don't think you should just expect special treatment for being born a certain way. I feel like that's counterintuitive. But yeah, that's my chud ran over. But yeah, recently I've just been thinking, like, with all of the with the amount that I hate the world around me, like with the amount that I despise literally most things. Do do I deserve to be shown, like, I don't know, is that like love from this thing that I claim to hate, you know? Do I actually deserve like the things that other people have. And I'd like to think that I do, cause I'm a person at the end of the day. But I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess it's partially like the world's fault. It's society's fault that I have turned out the way that I am. But I can't kick this like gnawing like thought back in my head that like maybe I deserve to be like this, you know. Maybe I deserve to be like socially ostracized. But then here's the thing. That's the thing. It's conflicting because I was socially ostracized before I started. This hatred grew. You know, like I don't know. I don't know. I used to turn it all on myself, but I'm like this weird spot in between, or I don't know if it's me or society's fault, but in the end, I guess it's probably some combination of the two. But man, I don't think I'm gonna amount to anything, you know. Maybe that's just the way it is for people like me. Like I remember back when I was like 15, 16, something like that. I worked at this grocery store, and I would, I'd work the register, and they would have me like do random stuff around the store. They'd have me go and push carts in like the middle of the Midwest winter, which was hell. I I don't know how that wasn't. I don't know why they would let me go out there and do it in like those temperatures. Cause like I don't know where I live, we get like a ton of snow. And it gets like insanely cold. Like the other day, like with wind chill, I think it was like -14. Or it was. I don't think it was nearly that cold. I think it was like it was something. It was in the negatives, but it wasn't as cold as -14. I know that because I was out there. But there was so much snow, and I don't know. And they had me like still push carts in that. That's besides the point. But no, I worked at this grocery store, and I remember there was people that were like in their like 30s and above, right? Who weren't like they weren't managers or anything. They're doing the same job as me, just full time. And I'm like, how badly in life do you have to fuck? I realize how bad this sounds, but at the time I was like, how badly in life do you have to fuck up to get to that point? And I guess looking back at it with like the knowledge I have now, like not that bad. They were just dealt a shitty hand. Like I knew then they obviously they don't wanna work there, but I knew that then. But it's I realized like that's probably gonna be me in a few in a few years, cause I don't think I'm gonna be able to get my degree, cause I don't know I mentioned this earlier, but I wanna get a degree in history, history and education, and you know teach history, because that's like the only thing you can do with it. Because I don't know, I've always liked it. Like I've always been like autistic about military history and stuff like that. Like for so long, and I'm like, and then they ask you to get a job and it has to be something you like. I'm like, you know what, I like history or whatever. And I had this one teacher I liked that taught history, but like even if I do get the degree, probably won't get hired anywhere. I'm awful at interviews, but I probably won't get hired anywhere. And it is a history degree. What am I gonna do with that besides teach? So I'm probably gonna be stuck at some grocery store doing what I did at 15, 16 anyways. which is just kind of brutal to think about. But yeah, it's just difficult to come to terms with the fact that I'm not gonna have these experiences that other people are gonna have in their life. Like this is it. It is just kind of difficult to come to terms with. Like yeah, but this has been happening more recently, and this is something else completely, by the way. But this has been happening to me recently. Um, there'll be times where I don't know, where I'll feel like this is like energy. It's not really like energy to make me do something. It's more of like pressure building up inside me, kind of, and then it'll. I just like have to get it out, and I just want to know if this like happens to anybody else. Like it, it feels like it's like this like pressure valve that's slowly building up, and then it like just kind of like I don't know, like burst one day. Like it's usually when I'm driving, because driving in this city sucks. Like this city is so poorly laid out and planned. Like just urban hell. But it's usually I'll be driving. Like I'll be coming back from some like social event I've had to go to for school. I'll come back. I'll already be on like edge from that, and then the driver will keep pushing it further, and that'll be my car. And it's like the only way I can get rid of this pressure is by like just scream like yelling and like just beating the shit out of my steering wheel. I don't know if it's like meltdowns or what they are. I've had this happen for a while, but it's just been like increasing more recently, and I don't know. I don't know how to deal with it. Like it happened the other day, and my I yeah, it happened the other day, and my whole family was home, so it's like I can't. It's not like I can like scream or anything like that. So I just had to like sit there for a while, and eventually I calmed down. But it's not like throwing a tantrum or anything, because it's like I know it's like not rational, but it's like I feel like the need to like just like hit something or throw something, and I don't know what it is. It will happen a lot at night too when I'm trying to go to bed, and and then I get and I just but like and nothing feels right, and then it'll happen, and I don't understand what it is, but it's that's I don't know, a thing that happens, and I don't know how to deal with it. But I just started watching Twin Peaks, which I'm really enjoying. I've had it in my watch list for a really long time. I finally just started watching it. It's my first like thing by David Lynch I've ever seen. He died earlier this year, but yeah, first thing by him I seen, and I really like it. I love like how unnatural the dialogue and everything is. Like the way they talk, like nobody talks like that, but it still like makes sense in the world, and I I, I think it's really cool how it gives this like off-putting kind of feel to the whole thing. I don't know. I'm happy I started watching it. It's pretty good. I like it. But I think I'm gonna end it here. I I've been rambling for a while. And I know I sounded I really channeled my chud rage for this one. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Um oh yeah, it's almost Christmas. So happy Oh, happy what? Oh my god. Merry Christmas or early Merry Christmas. So I probably won't upload like another commentary thing before then, because this is gonna come out Monday, I think. So yeah. But I'm planning on dropping another playlist on Christmas. There's no Christmas song or anything on it, but yeah, I like this one. I like them all. I make them for myself mainly. But yeah, if you do listen to it all the way through, I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, I think this is it. See ya.